regular member of our family, Brian Kinard of Lighthouse Realty, has been out and about. Happy New Year, Brian, first of all.
Happy New Year, Bob.
This is supposed to be the slow season, January, here on the island. It's not this year. You've got a lot of things going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I was out and about all weekend, and it was fairly busy out.
Despite the snow and all that going on.
Yeah, I think the cabin fever got the best of everybody last week.
I think you're right. Coastal Discovery Museum is always busy. In fact, that's my default place to send people when when you get a little cabin fever. Yep. They've got a big project going on this month.
They do. They've got privateers, pirates, and buccaneers. It's actually a traveling exhibit on loan from the South Carolina State Museum. And it covers the stories of famous pirates such as Blackbeard, who ran the blockade of Charleston Harbor. And a really cool thing about this exhibit is it actually quells 3 popular pirate myths. One, that they were all males. 2, that they had the unruly ones walk the plank. And the third, this one was most surprising to me, is the captain wasn't necessarily a dictator on that ship, and he was democratically elected.
Huh. Not quite like Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, it wasn't quite like the ships I worked on back when I was in my 20s and early 30s. Those were definitely dictatorships.
There you go. We used to have to fake snow on the island. We haven't had to last week. But Hilton Head Snow Day, the Island Rec Center, is coming up anyway, isn't it?
That's right. In light of our 20-year annual snow event, the Island Rec Center has the fake snow event and the annual Snow Day taking place on January 27th at Shelter Cove Town Center. Bring the whole family out. They'll have a big snow field, make snowmen, snowball fights, and then this year they're actually going to have some little inflatable rides as well.
There you go. And folks will already be in practice after last week.
Yeah, everybody should know how to make a good snowball and snowman by now.
One of my favorite people on the island is Andrew Carmines at Hudson's. He and his project are being featured in a national magazine this month.
Yeah, that's right. The January and February issue of Coastal Living magazine features a 4-page spread on Andrew Carmines and the family restaurant Hudson's Seafood on the Docks.
But more than just the restaurant, it's his desire to grow his own.
That's right. His
Oysters.
venture into fresh seafood with his oyster company, where he's actually placed oyster beds in the area, having true farm-to-table meals. Yeah. And this is actually not the first time that they've been in this magazine, as they were named the best place to get oysters in South Carolina. And they're actually up for one of the best restaurants in the South as well.
That's fantastic. I think he's going to be involved in that great dinner at the Beard House in New York coming up a little later on as well. Hey, thanks so much, Brian. We appreciate the time as always.
Thanks for having me.
Brian Kinard of Lighthouse Realty.